Go for it.
Quit it!
Go for it.
Good evening and welcome to another vinyl video. We have another great pairing tonight.
This is a splendid pairing.
Yes, it is. We're doing this Rosso di Sicilia from Di Giovanna. Right? Did I get that right? Yes. This is a 2005 red wine.
And it's a blend technically, but it's mostly a Nero d'Avola, right?
Yes. Well, Nero d'Avola is a big grape in Sicily. This one has also Cabernet and Syrah in it, maybe a little bit of Merlot
We
as
don't
well.
know exactly the percentages. That's because they're all in Italian, and we don't really know math in Italy.
Derek.
Come on, that's okay.
You'll have to excuse Derek.
It was our friend Lee Christie's birthday party tonight, and we went out to the HMS Bounty. We had a few martinis.
Yeah, Derek had maybe like 4 too many martinis.
But it's always good when you're drinking liquor to come down with a beautiful bottle of wine.
Yes. So what did we decide to pair this wine with?
We're pairing this with one of those albums that is kind of on my quiet top 10 list. You know what I'm talking about? It's like those albums that you love, but for some reason you don't listen to all the time. But every time they're on, you're like, oh, I love this. The Stranglers Feline. This song right here that's playing in the background, Golden Brown, apparently has something to do with heroin. I don't know. That's the rumor. But it was famously used in a Guy Ritchie movie. I think it was Snatch, but it may have been like...
I think it was Snatch.
Yeah.
Maybe
Anyway,
Lockstock and Two Smoking Barrels.
this is a great album. The Stranglers were originally a punk band from England in the late 70s. They went through a lot of permutations and a lot of evolution. And this album came out in 1982. And they'd reached that kind of like Rolling Stones sort of world band kind of class where they could just make this sort of European album all about jet setting and mystery and a lot of synth and a lot of great deep beats, and it's one of those albums that you put on and you listen to from start to finish, side A to side B.
So,
Full of mystery.
this wine has a really, really lovely nose. A little bit floral, kind of dark red fruit to it.
Yeah.
A little bit of earthiness as well.
I feel like I'm engaged in some kind of Cold War intrigue. I smell this.
It's bigger on the palate. You can definitely tell that this is not just Nero d'Avola. Nero d'Avola tends to be a little bit of a lighter wine with really dark flavors to it and almost like a lava rock taste to it. And you can taste this here, but you can also tell it's fleshed out a bit with Cabernet and Syrah, giving it a little bit of a fuller feel and a little bit more body.
But it fits those big synth beats. Stall while I put on some big synth beats.
Yeah, this is a really, really lovely wine. It's got those dark flavors to it. It's definitely Italian, but it's like, it's a bigger wine. It's got more fruit to it. It's a great wine for somebody that likes California wines, but they want to try something a little bit different because it does have the fruit. It does have the fullness to it that you would find in a California wine, but with that, je ne sais quoi, or however you say that in Italian, of an Italian wine. That earthiness, the
Which is a perfect match for a punk band that's trying to go international.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
I think we got a good one.
You think so?
I do.